So one of the biggest realizations I've had in life, and I'm glad I did by now, because most people, they figure it out so late in their life, and that's why I want to share with you, is happiness is not an end goal. It's the practice. So you can be happy right now, even when you haven't met your goals. But so far, I've also been tying my happiness with the end goal, just like most people. So when I was in college, I would say to myself, I'll be happy when I get a job. When I was doing the job, I would say, I would be happy when I make more money, when I get a promotion, when I achieve success, when I have a more fit body, when I had more muscles, I was leaner, I was healthier, and all that stuff. And every time when I was meeting those goals, I definitely was feeling happy, but that only lasted for a short period. Because then I would have new goals and then I would start working hard towards them. I would be sacrificing my sleep, I would be ignoring my personal life, my social life, I would be just not having so much fun, not following my hobby, constantly focusing on meeting those goals. And if you look at your life in the form of a timeline and imagine you have 20, 30 or 40 of such goals in your entire lifetime, you're having very few moments of happiness, and they last for a short while, as we know that we feel unfulfilled if we haven't really met the goal that we want, and if we have tied our happiness. Imagine if you were happy all through this while, regardless of whether you had met your goals or not. How much easier, how much lively your life would be. Because at the end of the day, you are not really looking to be happy. You are happy where you are, and then you are growing as well. Because when you're happy, you're actually doing a great job at work, at other areas of your life, because it's a really good fuel, right? When you are happy, you are at your best. So when you are being happy, when you are practicing happiness, you are making your life so much better, I can tell you that, because ever since I realized it, I've made some choices in my life, and those choices are making me a more fulfilled, a more satisfied, a happier person in general in my life. I just want you to feel the same way as well, right now, wherever you are, regardless of the situation, regardless of the circumstances. Because I know you'll find a solution, because I know you'll meet your goals, but you don't have to sacrifice your happiness. You don't have to sacrifice your values, yourself. Have you met people who may be having less success in their life compared to you, who may be earning less in their life, but they look very happy? So you are setting goals to be happy, and they are happy already where they are. So you are only making your life complicated when you are attaching your happiness with a goal. Happiness is a state of mind that you could have all the time. So it all sounds good already, doesn't it? But how do you practice happiness? Happiness is living in the present moment. When you are in the present moment, you are enjoying the little things that life has to offer. Have you realized that sometime back life was actually going very well, but at that time you didn't feel like it was going so well because you were constantly thinking about future or constantly living in the past, and you were never enjoying the present moment? The truth is, we do have a lot of good things happening in our present life. We already have things to be grateful for, and we just ignore them because we are constantly thinking about the other things we want to have in life. So being in the present moment would make you very, very happy. And one of the things that you can do for that is practice mindfulness, where you are not thinking about any other things, you are just being in the present moment. Or whenever you are thinking about future or past, you just remind yourself of not thinking about that so much. We don't control future. It comes with its own unexpected surprises, like we all have seen the pandemic times. Or the past is not in your control. Whatever had to happen has happened, and you can only take the learnings from there. But present moment is what you have right now. So avoid those thoughts about future and past, and you will already start living in the present moment. Then happiness is choosing the right career path or occupation. If we are into a job or a field which isn't fulfilling to us, which we don't enjoy doing, then later down the road, you're gonna feel burnt out, you're gonna feel exhausted, you're gonna feel unfulfilled or unhappy. And with more money doesn't mean comes more happiness. I've personally felt that more money means your expenses will go up, your job dependency will go up again, and it only just traps you more and more. Whereas if you are doing a job which you really enjoy today, then money becomes a second thing. And obviously nowadays we live in a world where we could always scale anything to a big level because We are all connected with the whole world. You could be selling anything online to the whole world. You could be creating content for the whole world. Everything is global now, so you could actually scale up anything which you are good at. So try to choose something which you are good at, and that liberty, that control that you feel when you choose something for yourself, keeping in mind your happiness, again feels more liberating and makes you feel happy all through this journey. So when you are doing the right job, when you are into the right occupation that really suits you, that makes you feel satisfied, you don't only enjoy it when you are making so much money, but you will be enjoying it every single day. So look at your happiness, how good it will be, how much big it will be. So choosing the right career path is also very important for your happiness. Thirdly, happiness is in kindness and empathy. When we feel more compassion towards people, when we empathize with their situation, we grow patience in us, we lower our expectations. More understanding is for ourselves. It helps us avoid thinking negatively and be more optimistic about people. So when you practice kindness, when you practice compassion, you're not just doing it for other people. That's a really good end product. Like when you do kindness, other people, they feel happy, but their happiness and that understanding and the kind of person that makes you overall makes you a much more happier person. So you do this for yourself as well when you do all the good things for other people. So if you try doing this in your life, I'm quite sure you'll feel very, very happy. Happiness is in smiling or laughing your heart out loud. When we are smiling, no matter what, even during our hard times, it triggers our brain into thinking that it's a good moment, and it releases all those happy hormones, which makes us feel happy eventually. So when you fake happiness, when you try to make an effort to smile during the bad times, you would realize how much you actually start feeling happy already from within, because it does work at a mental level. Then happiness is in gratitude. When you're grateful for all the things that you have in life, when you're grateful for your achievements, you actually feel fulfilled right now in the moment. You feel satisfaction, and all those translate into happiness. So I remember a few days back, I was driving my car and there was a lot of traffic and I was starting to get agitated. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, I remembered how much I wanted to have this car that I had today, how much I had worked hard for it, how much I had saved for it. And all of a sudden, I felt so grateful. I felt so accomplished, so fulfilled to have a car, that I just started feeling happier, and the traffic wasn't really worrying me so much. It had alleviated those bad feelings and had really made me feel happy. I was really enjoying driving the car that day, just like I was the first day I was driving the car. So when you remember those accomplishments, those little things you have in life, you start feeling more grateful, more satisfied, more fulfilled, and all of that automatically translates into more happiness. Then happiness is having more time in your life, because time is precious and we get to realize it later and later in life when we are so busy with so many things, the increased amount of responsibilities over time. So having time is actually a luxury, because when you have more time, you can follow your hobbies, you can talk to more people, you can do what you like. So when you have more time, when you choose your time over many other things, then you start becoming happy because you feel like you're in control of your time as well. And then happiness is in good health. We compromise our health for so many things, especially when we are again chasing the goals. But if you prioritize your health, if you care for it, if you exercise, if you really look after yourself, if you care for yourself, you will realize how much it makes you happy. Self-care, self-love all translate into more happiness. Then happiness is when you accept yourself for who you are, for your uniqueness, for your abilities, without trying to be so perfect, without trying to compare yourself with other people and feeling inferior. Happiness is when you pat yourself on your back for all the small wins that you have in life, for appreciating yourself. That's when you feel happy, you feel proud of yourself. So when you actually think about happiness this way and you start practicing these small things in your day-to-day life, you will start to realize how much happier or more lively you become in your life. So this is what I had as a realization in life, and ever since my life has become so much better. I feel so much more fulfilled, so much more blissful, and I believe that you will also feel the same way if you practice happiness today, regardless of what the situation is, what the circumstances are. Obviously, you set your goals, you keep working towards them, you try solving your problems, but all along this way, you just stay happy in your life. And that's what I wanted to share with you. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel for more such videos, and whatever you have learned or whatever your thoughts are, please feel free to share in the comments. I would be really very happy to read them all. And yeah, have a wonderful day and a very happy life.